What is psychology? Psychology is the scientific study of behavior and mental processes. It seeks to understand how we think, feel, and act, both as individuals and within groups. The term itself comes from the Greek words psyche, meaning mind or soul, and logos, meaning study. A brief history. The roots of psychology trace back to ancient philosophers like Plato and Aristotle, who pondered questions about the mind and behavior. However, psychology as a formal science began in the late 19th century with Wilhelm Wundt, who established the first psychology laboratory in 1879. Wundt focused on introspection, examining one's own thoughts and feelings. Soon after, different schools of thought emerged. Structuralism, Wundt, Titchener, focused on breaking down mental processes into basic components. Functionalism, William James, emphasized the purpose of behavior and how it helps us adapt. Psychoanalysis, Sigmund Freud, explored the influence of the unconscious mind on behavior, introducing concepts like dreams and repression. Behaviorism, John Watson, B.F. Skinner, studied observable behavior, arguing that all behaviors are learned through interaction with the environment. Humanism, Carl Rogers, Abraham Maslow, highlighted personal growth and self-actualization. Cognitive psychology investigates how we perceive, remember, and solve problems. Major questions in psychology. Psychologists ask big questions, such as, how do nature, genetics, and nurture, environment shape us? What drives our motivations and emotions? How do mental processes like memory and perception work? What causes mental disorders and how can they be treated? Methods of study psychology uses a variety of scientific methods to gather data. Experiments, controlled studies to test hypotheses. Observations, watching behavior in natural or lab settings. Surveys and interviews, collecting self-reported data. Case studies, in-depth analysis of individuals or groups. Branches of psychology. Some key branches include biological psychology, examines how the brain and nervous system influence behavior. Cognitive psychology focuses on mental processes like thinking, memory, and language. Developmental psychology studies how people grow and change over their lifespan. Social psychology looks at how individuals are influenced by others. Clinical psychology diagnoses and treats mental health issues. Why study psychology? Understanding psychology helps us improve mental health and well-being, enhance learning and performance, build better relationships, understand ourselves and others. Conclusion. Psychology is an integrative science, combining insights from many perspectives to answer questions about the mind and behavior. Whether you're interested in how the brain works, why people act the way they do, or how to help others, psychology offers valuable tools for understanding the complexity of human life. End of script. This outline covers the essentials for a 5-minute introductory video on psychology, providing a concise yet comprehensive overview of the field.